We just got our Kylie swim drop 2 days.
I hate this.
It is a vagina thong.
My God, I am terrified right now.
No, I would not wear this because something's coming out. Alert! Alert! Tell somebody! You guys, this is an urgent matter. Kylie swim has just dropped.
Only Kylie Jenner could drop an entire swim collection the freaking end of September. Like, it's almost October and still have it sell out in like 5 seconds.
2 seconds. We just got our Kylie swim drop 2 days. So we were like, we need to film this ASAP because we want to get it up for you before it gets freezing.
Because you guys need to know what this collection is all about. And you know what? I was a little bit surprised because the entire collection's only 4 one pieces, 2 bikinis. And I don't know, I just thought like maybe it would be a bit bigger, but maybe that's a smart move because maybe these are like the 4 one pieces and 2 bikinis you absolutely need.
I knew my generation and what I like to see as a consumer.
So on the site, it says that the swimsuits offer micro coverage, and Bridget, from what we can see, they're not wrong.
Listen, I didn't even know micro coverage was a thing. Did she make that up? Or do bathing suits actually get referred to like that before?
Like dental floss.
It's so little.
Oh, excited to put this on.
So we're gonna try on all of these pieces, and then we are going to rate each piece on 1 to 5 Kylie Jenner heads.
Yep, I have fallen into the Kylie trap once before. She got me with the lip kits. She's about to get me again with the swimsuits because
she knows what she's doing.
She does.
We trust her until she messes something up, and so far, she's not messing anything up.
she got in there. Also, we like swimsuits, so why wouldn't we try Kylie's, you know?
That's right.
I could probably live in a swimsuit.
Woo-wee! We are in the CAICOS swimsuit. This puppy runs for $80, and it comes in sizes extra small through extra large. And a cool thing on the site is that depending on what your size is, you can click on your size and it'll show a model wearing that size, which I think is a nice little feature. It's also in the signature Kylie ombre, which is this beautiful color scheme we are seeing.
I hate this. I'm sorry. When are you wearing this bathing suit? You are only thirst trapping in this bathing suit. You are not frolicking through the beach. You're not making sandcastles. You're not doing anything except for standing very still.
Very still.
Or laying on your towel and not moving.
I was a little nervous, to be honest.
I got my regular size, which is an extra small. Now knowing what this is, I am very upset that all of the bathing suits in my room are extra smalls because I would have definitely sized up. I feel very exposed vaginally.
Yeah.
Also, it hits right below my C-section scar, which obviously I freaking hate. Physically, I actually feel it, and I just hate when bathing suits hit there. So that's just something to keep in mind. All my ladies out there who have C-section scars, and if you have scar tissue especially, this is the worst type of bathing suit for that, because it like cuts into it. If I would have sized up, maybe I wouldn't feel so tight.
I definitely would size up. First of all, it is a vagina thong. It's very small right here, and usually, you know, if you're a waxer, it's not a problem because all of it's gone. But if you shave, no one's gonna shave that close. You're not thinking that the bathing suit is gonna be that skinny, you know?
In your vagina.
Yeah, so that part makes me a little nervous. Also, the boob situation.
I don't like it.
The model on the site, her boobs weren't out at all. And so I think if you have large chesticles, you gotta size up or just be comfortable with this. And I'm fine with some spillage. I usually think it's sexy, but this isn't flattering to me.
Listen,
It's like sandwiching
I don't
them
have
down.
large chesticles, but it doesn't, you're right. Like spillage is a little bit different. This is squished spillage.
Squished, like-
if it was like cupping it and kind of pushing them together
Right.
or something, that I think that would be a lot sexier. This just honestly feels like it's taking your boob and just pushing it
Pushing it
against
down.
your body. And I don't know if I necessarily find that very flattering.
This doesn't work on me.
I think I would wear this for a photo shoot, but if I was gonna go to a pool party or I was gonna walk around to the barbecue and get a burger, no, I would not wear this because something's coming out.
100%, you wouldn't last more than 5 seconds.
No.
I would wear this if I didn't have to move. If it was a standing still party and everyone just admired each other from afar, I would wear this bathing suit. Anyways, Kylie heads. How many Kylie heads are you giving this?
I'm going to give this 3 Kylie heads because I think it's really expensive, which I know swimsuits can be, but for something that's not really practical, I don't think the everyday woman would want to wear this for $80.
I'm gonna give it I'll give it a 3 as well. I was gonna try to be nice, but I think you're right. It's not practical.
Yeah.
It's not something that you can really get a lot of different use out of. It's like, it's for one thing and one thing only. But I mean, if she wanted to make a hot bathing suit, girl did it. This is a hot bathing suit.
Thank you, next bitch.
We are back in another freaking hit, all right? This is the August one piece. It is $80 again. And again, it runs from sizes extra small through extra large. And if we were nervous about things slipping in the last round, my God, I am terrified right now.
So it's funny because after I put on the first one, then I went back in the dressing room and I was like, oh, it's not that bad. And now that I'm like in the mindset of my boobs are gonna be sardined and my vagina's gonna almost come out, then I'm like, okay, let me just reassess. Even though the boob situation is just
ludicrous.
Like our areolas are literally right there. If I laugh, it's gonna come out. So it's not functional at all. But again, it's like one of those swimsuits just to look at, to stand very still, snap a photo.
This is even more non-moving than the last.
This was really not secure at all. The color's nice.
Color's great. The model, again, I feel like it looks like there's so much more bathing suit on her. I think it's deceiving. It's just like one of those things where I'm like, dude, would I really mentally want to be worrying all the time about this? If I'm like with my girlfriends or whatever on like a girls trip.
Or a Mardi Gras, perfect.
Yeah, I mean, great, who cares? But like, these are the types of bathing suits you only wear for very specific things. You know you're gonna look great in them because they're hot. They're designed to be sexy.
Yeah. Kylie's about to have a new baby. I think it's a nursing swimsuit because you can easily just pull it right over.
Totally, I thought you were about to do it.
So for Kylie heads, the ratings, I'm gonna give this, I'm trying to think, should I not think of it being practical? Like, should I think of like the person who is buying this is buying it for a reason, you know?
Think about how you feel. Like, would you want to add this to your collection?
The $80 keeps getting me. I'm not gonna pay $80 for this, so I'm gonna give it a 3 again. I don't think it's a bad swimsuit. I'm just putting it in the middle because I'm not like super jazzed about it, and because I don't want to keep worrying about my areolas coming out.
Yeah.
3 again for me.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like for $80, I just want to see a little bit more. Not even more fabric, just like a little bit something else. My mind isn't being blown away. Bridget also said that she does think that these are a little bit see-through.
Oh, great, double happy birthday.
So I feel like for that reason, I'd have to give it a 2, because if you're gonna go this micro coverage, fine, totally fine. But then what fabric you do have should not be see-through, you know, on top of it. But you know what? She is winning in the color department. These colors are great.
Are beautiful.
We sound like old ladies. You know what? The palette is beautiful.
Okay, moving on.
Woo! Can you say orange?
Orange.
We're in the Kylie swimsuit. This one's $85, and I think it's because it has her name on it and because we got a little bit more vagina fabric this time.
Right.
What's different about this one is that we actually get some underwire, which is nice, and there's a back clasp.
The straps are adjustable as well.
Oh yeah, which I really appreciate.
Which is the first time we've seen that. Any sort of like adjustment available. Everything else is just kind of like, or the last two were just what you see is what you get. This I at least like that you can kind of adjust it to fit your body type a little bit more, taller, shorter, that kind of thing. For me, I actually like loosened up the straps a lot so that I could actually feel like I could cup my boob properly without it like feeling so squished. That's the one biggest thing I have about these bathing suits is I don't know if squishing your boobs down is the right look. I don't feel like it's incredibly flattering in any way. I want like my boobs to be cupped. I want them to be like accentuated. I don't want them to be smushed against my body.
I don't think it's intentional. And this is no shade, but I think like when you have fake boobs, you don't think of that because you're like, oh, the fabric's just gonna rest on top of them,
right.
Which, I don't know, maybe that was taken into account, maybe it wasn't, but it is true that if you have real boobs, it's gonna squish them down. She does note the cup size with the letter size, but it's kind of generalized. So, for example, I'm wearing a small, but I have double D boobs, so it doesn't work.
Right, because technically a small would be my cup size, which is like a B.
Right, so I guess we're not really taking into account that like even if your body is one size, your boobs might be a different size, you know? Which is something I run into all the time with swimsuits, so I'm
what
used
a
to
tough
this.
burden you have.
But I do really like the color, and with all of them across the board, with these being one pieces, I really appreciate how high it comes up because usually one pieces, I don't think that they're flattering on me just because they make me look kind of like square. But all of these, because they do come up high, they cut you in a place that's really flattering.
Well, she's done a really good job of that so far, of doing like the high-waisted, being like accentuating hips and butt, which is nice, and I would expect that from Kylie. Okay, so I'll give this right in the middle at a 3 still. There's still something missing from all of these bathing suits for me. I think it's just comfort. Yeah. I don't think I'm physically as comfortable as I want to be, because I look at it, I'm like, this looks great. You look great. I look great. But like, I don't, like, I'm not actually, I don't feel that comfortable. I still feel like it's cutting into me and just like, I don't know, man. This is tough.
I was trying to see if I was gonna be influenced. I think I'm gonna still give it a 3. But I just wanna make it clear that it's not because I don't like these. It's just how I'm feeling in the moment, in my heart.
Yeah, these are
in my
tough.
heart.
These are very specific. We are in the triangle bikini and sarong. So the sarong actually it's nice. $45 for this.
Weighted, has
It's
nice
weighted.
fabric
It's
to
got
it.
a little bit of girth.
There's another word for that. Girth?
Yeah, no, it doesn't really work with this. So the sarong is $45. It's fine. I like it. It's nice and soft. I don't know if I necessarily love the color. Is the color of the sarong different from the color of the bikini?
It does seem a little bit different. It seems like a yellowish green. I don't know how
Yeah.
it's coming across on camera.
Yeah, but in person, it's almost like it has a slight greenish tint. But overall, I like it. You
nice.
obviously can do whatever you want with it. You know, you can really just have fun.
tie it in the front, tie it on the side,
Yeah, you
tie
can
it in the back.
give yourself a little sash.
Ooh, cute. Or put
Yeah.
it around your head as a scarf.
Yeah, or you could make it a little cape.
Or you can like tie it with your friends together.
Yeah. So the bathing suit also comes in red and yellow, and it's $40 for each piece. So again, $80. And I like this bathing suit. I like that it's adjustable.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, I loosened it and was able to lift it up higher because obviously,
cute.
you know that Drew and I both like it like
Yeah, I
really
wanna do
high
that.
up on our hips. Yeah, so I like that that's adjustable. I think I'm just wearing the wrong
cute.
size. You know, I would have sized up. I'm clearly not an extra small in Kylie swim. But yeah, I mean, the one thing I will say is that for somebody with like a B cup, I do feel like all of these bathing suits have at least made me feel like I have bigger boobs, even though I don't necessarily like the way some of the other ones were squishing them. The triangle bikini is obviously not gonna do that. It's just a triangle bikini.
Right.
But I do have some under boob, side boobs, which I'm sure Kylie would condone.
I like this, but I'm also just always partial to a bikini.
Bikinis.
I just love a bikini. I think you can't go wrong, especially if you have big boobs, because
Right.
there's no rules. It's like you can have some spills, you can have some under boob, some side boob. It'll always give you a lift. It'll always be comfortable regardless of the
Totally.
size. So I like that a lot. I'm not mad at the color. I like that it comes in red. And I really like the sarong just because I think it's a nice touch. And if you want to walk over, you know how you can't like walk around naked in a hotel. You have to wear some type of cover up.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Yeah.
You can walk
Unless
to
you're
the
at like a nudist
concierge.
colony.
I think I'm going to give this a 4, and I'm mad at myself, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because I think this is so simple
Yeah.
and so like your quintessential bikini. You know, there's nothing special about it, but I think because I like bikinis, I'm gravitating toward it. But I'm mad that I'm giving it a 4 because the other ones were so creative and had cool cuts. And you know what I mean? Like those deserve the Kylie heads. I'm still
see?
giving it a 4 because I would wear this one the most.
Yeah, I'm a plain bitch. I think I would give this a 5.
A 5?
Yeah, because I. Your face.
Such a
A
boy.
5. A 5. Yes, it's a plain bikini. I like the color. I like the fit, but I really, really love that it's adjustable right here because
Yeah,
I feel
that is
like
nice.
it's so nice. It makes me feel more secure just because I know I can make this work to my body. Yes,
Yeah.
it's still incredibly revealing. Yes, it's still a thong, but I think you're right. There are no rules with a two-piece, and you have to get your two-piece right. And I think she got this one right. I just would have sized up, but that's my own fault. It's just, I don't know. I think this is a really good bikini. I'd give it a 5.
It's gonna make me cry.
Listen, our girl Kylie, she did it. I'm impressed with a lot of aspects of
Yeah.
this collection. I love the colors. I love the creativity, the designs. I think the fit could use a little bit of tweaking here and there, but I'm sure that as we see how women are adjusting to these and how they feel about them, hopefully there could be like a round 2 where she takes boobs into consideration a bit more. But overall, I mean, girl, you did it. These colors are beautiful.
Yeah, they
Good for
really
you.
are. I agree. I think Kylie, girl, just keep making your money. You know the people are gonna buy it, so just keep making stuff.
Keep